Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button and ring the little bell. Today's video, we've got a tractor and slurry tanker. 390T. Right, I'm right wrong side of it. I can't get on this side because the mower is in the way. But the mower is what we're wanting. So today is the 11th of October. So we are going to, hopefully, go and make a start on mowing third cut. So this video is going to be drawn out over quite a number of days because there's 130 acres to mow, which, I mean, it's got to the point where we're now just thinking, right, we'll just get on and get mowing on this because I don't think it's going to grow anymore. It's given it dry, it's unseasonably dry for this time of the year, which we're going to use to our advantage to see if we can mow it all, see if it'll somewhat dry, which it is the wrong time of year to be trying to dry grass, not going to lie to you, because you get heavy dew in the morning because the nights are drawing in. So, but yeah, we need to get cracked on, we need to get this tanker off and put the mower on. And the tractor wants filling up with diesel as well before we start. But it's going to take me at least 3, if not 4 days to mow all this grass. But we'll see how we go on. We'll make it up as we go along, I think. Because really, there's no other way in farming. You just got to make it all up as you go along. Right, so we're all fueled up and ready to roll. So hopefully you'll see my previous video where we were taking a look at third cut, see if it was ready to cut, and going from that I'm saying yeah, it's ready to mow. I don't think it's going to grow much more. Time of year now where it's just not going to grow. So yes, we'll catch up when we are there. Right, so if you can see me, we've finished mowing the first field. We're just going to go into this field here, it's the second field. There's a decent amount of stuff on, but it's nice stuff. Nice short and leafy grass. So if you saw my last video of when we were having a crop walk through this, I mean, you can see it's quite thick on, where it's covering my boots on. But if you saw my last video, you'll remember that I said that it's only been about 5 weeks since we put fertiliser on this. So there is a risk there's still a bit of nitrogen in it. Normally it's not too much of a problem because if you get the grass dry, it's very important that you get it dry if it's got nitrogen still in it. But at this time of the year it's very difficult to actually do that. So we'll make sure that we don't feed this entire just one group of cattle, all just this silage, because then you can run into issues with nitrogen in the grass, in the silage. But it is difficult to get grass to make silage at this time of the year because quite often it's low in sugar, so it doesn't ferment very well. But it is drying, that's not, you can see it glistening a bit. But yeah, it is drying a bit. It's not as wet as it was when I first started mowing. That's why I didn't start mowing till nearly 11 o'clock, just so it could help a little bit. But you can see with the mower there, there's all grass stuck to it because it's wet. But that's one field less, so this is 6 acre, this field. So going to this bottom one, which is 9 acres now. We're not going to go mad at it today. We'll just mow what I can today, and then just keep mowing for the next few days, I think. So another thing we've had, well, we fixed on the mower, well, I say we, James has done it more than me, is this guard, if I can get it to go down. This is a little bit stiff. So he's welded their hinge on both sides. So we've got a functioning guard now. So that's good to know, isn't it? All health and safety conscious now, aren't we? We've got new PTO shaft guard and a new guard on the mower. But always good to have your guards protected. Well, working, shall we say. But yeah, let's carry out and start mowing this field. welcome back everyone. It is now the following day, or the following morning, and the grass is absolutely wringing wet through. So it was thick fog here until about half an hour ago. I've just been waiting to see if we could burn the dew back a bit, but I can't really wait any longer. We need to get mowing some. So I've got mower set up. There isn't that much on this field. I'm quite surprised. I thought there were more on it, if I'm honest with you. So that gives perspective. I honestly thought there were more grass on this field. I did say in the previous video, get that curb down before we get done for some copyrights. I did say in the previous video, to survive the winter, I need another 500 bales of silage. That's what I need approximately. But I'm gonna be quite pushed to get that. I think we're gonna be, you know, pushing it a bit, whether we're gonna get that or not. So we mowed yesterday. We mowed 16 acres, and then the outside of this is probably about 20 acres. There's another 30 acres here to mow today, if I can get it mown. So enough of me waffling on. I need to crack on and get actually mowing, because that is pushing me to the limit to get 30 acre mown today. I mean, you can see from a previous video, last time we were mowing, I managed to do 50 acres but in a day, but that I didn't knock off the milking then. I need to really knock off the milking today. Because James will be tedding this rather than milking, so yeah, we'll see how we go on anyway. Let's get mowing. So we have done that field there. We've managed to get it mown. It's about 15, nearly 16 acres, I think, that field. We're into the next field now. So this is 10 acres. I was a little bit disappointed in the crop in this field. I mean, looking at the rows, it doesn't look too bad, but it could be worse, I suppose. This field looks a little bit better, but we'll see when we start mowing it, see what it's like. But there's this field, and there's another field below us as well. There's two 10-acre fields here. So today is Sunday, the 12th of October. So we are getting us way through October now, so realistically, that won't have actually grown very much more. And the weather's here, so we may as well just keep mowing. There's no rain in the forecast for any time soon anyway, for at least all this next week coming. It's giving it fine and dry, so if it's mown, at least it's killing it a bit, I suppose. Well, I'm trying to anyway. But on the plus side, the fog is gone, so that's a good thing. It'll help the drying process. Right, so that is field number 4 mown. So we're just going to the next field now. So I think this field probably has the most on it. I said that about the field that I mowed before that one, and yeah, that definitely did not have the most on. That's probably got the least amount on. So I got that wrong. But when we had a walk round in the last video at the fields that were mowing for third cut, that one definitely definitely looked like it got less on than this one. So we're going to get into it, mow so much as I can. It's currently just gone 3 o'clock. I need to go back and milk for about 3:30, so I don't know how much we're going to get mown, but I best crack on and try my best how much I can get mown. Look, 390T is looking well. So I feel the grass. It's drying. It is drying. The problem is though, like I emphasise a lot about, is it just gets damp again at night. But it's not going to dry stood up, so it's better if it was mown. It'll dry better mown than it would if it was stood up, if that makes sense. But it'll be at least a day or two before we start thinking about baling. And like I've already said, there's no rain coming yet. None in the forecast anyway. we're knocking off now for milking. So we're doing 6 laps of this field. Pretty good. The grass is very wet. Yeah. But can't really expect it to dry at this time of the year. But yeah, I'm going back milking now. But this video is going to be quite lengthy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a part 1 and a part 2. So I'm going to leave this video here. So if you've liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe below, and hopefully I will see you in my next one, which will be part 2 to our mowing journey of 3rd cut.